Virgo, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Virgos, please. All right, so we have Temperance energy in reverse, Sagittarius coming through. Your person is showing up as the Nine of Cups. Ooh, I feel like you are this person's wish fulfillment here, Virgo. Yes, they're viewing you as the Wheel of Fortune. So they're seeing your worth and your value. They feel like you're their destined partner. What you're not seeing is the Two of Cups in reverse. This may be a relationship that hasn't quite found its form yet. They see a lot of potential. And we see the Judgment card, so using your best judgment. Some of my Virgos, you may have misjudged this person. Maybe you're not seeing them as your type or something like that. And we see the Eight of Cups. Yeah, but I feel like there's a reason for that, Virgo. I feel like you're walking away from something and you might still be healing. So some of my Virgos might feel like it's a little bit too soon, is what I'm getting. With Temperance energy, it kind of feels like you're not seeing the whole picture. And again, not for any fault of your own, but because you might be focused on your own healing and finding your footing and balance and grounding. Some of you, my Virgos, you may have felt like something was off here with this person. You weren't getting the attention you deserve, or you weren't sure about compatibility. So you may have been flirting with this person. Maybe you were casually seeing them, but it does look like your efforts and your intentions and your focus are more on you, more towards what your Ten of Cups might be, with or without anybody, right? So strong Sagittarius energy. Really strong Sag energy, but we also have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Aries coming through with that Judgment card. All right, Virgo, so let's see. We see the Emperor energy. Yeah, you're in your power right now. Like I feel like you at least have like really strong boundaries set up, because you're healing, because I feel like because you're walking away from something that wasn't balanced or wasn't good for you. Now, for some of you, it could be this person, but I don't think so. I'm kind of getting like this is what you've been through, and you're very boundary oriented. You're coming into your own. You're self-assured. You're strategic. You're not about to just let any old person, come into your life. And you're viewing this person as the Ace of Wands in reverse. So initially, Virgo, you may not even be super attracted to this person, because you might feel with this Judgment card energy in reverse like they're not your type. Or maybe you're like, yep, they're not what I'm looking for. Maybe you feel like they're around for a good time, not a long time. Some of my Virgos, you may also just not notice how attracted they really are to you. So you're like, yeah, I don't think this person likes me. Right? So just really take what resonates and leave what doesn't, Virgo. Let's see how you're viewing this relationship. You're viewing the relationship as the World card. So some of you feel like this is completely over. Okay. Again, that would be that energy of rejection. Like, yeah, there's no chance. Like, I don't have a chance, or they don't stand a chance. Because I feel like you're just really focused on you. You're focused on other things. You're focused on healing right now. But the World card also is potential for a new beginning. All right. And this person's energy, the Sun in reverse. So maybe you picked up that they were a little bit in their ego, or there was something here that you weren't fully trusting. They might act more confident than they actually are. But what I feel like, my Virgos, you don't realize is how focused this person really is on you, and that you are this person's wish fulfillment. Now, we do have to worry with these two cards, though, the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups in reverse, that this is somebody who, is just in it for the conquest, or somebody that's, around for a good time, not a long time. All right. But let's go to the Oracle deck first before we go further. So more so, I just think, like, my Virgos, you've decided you're not interested, or you feel like this person isn't, there's something that feels a little bit off, or you're just, you're just not really focused on this right now, or you've decided not to focus on this person. All right. So let's see. We see a rare gem. So you're a rare breed, Virgo. Don't waste your energy trying to convince anyone of it. They're not supposed to understand you. And I don't think you are. I really don't. I really think, my Virgos, you're like, I am not going to sit here and wait to get picked. I'm not going to sit here and try to convince anybody that, like, you know, I'm the shit, you know, I know who I am, I know what I bring to the table. Really I was going to say, I almost said self-absorbed, but that's not what I wanted to say. Self-assured energy. Some people may see you as self-absorbed right now, Virgo, but really like to the hell with them, because I think that's exactly the energy you need to be in. We see unique gifts. Your greatest fulfillment in life will come when you discover your unique gifts, develop and fine-tune your gifts so you may share them with the world. Okay? All right. So, yeah. And I think this is just you being like a rare gem, you being unique, you knowing that you're not for everyone. And I don't think you're trying to convince anyone of that, like of your worth and your value. But Spirit's also saying that it's time to build bridges, not walls. Because I think you have somebody here who's falling in love with you, Virgo. All right. And everything you want is waiting for you on the other side of the walls you built. Let your guard down and let life in. Yes. Okay. I think you have somebody falling in love with you. And we see embrace your alone time. I do think you're in this energy, Virgo. You're in hermit mode. You're doing you. Learn to love your own company instead of expecting someone else to make you happy. I just think that's the energy you're already in. You may not even be focused on relationships at all after what you've been through. Or, I don't know, something here just didn't feel like it was easy or it was right. So you just were like, all right, I'm just going to, you know, they're not into me or I'm not that into them or whatever. But this person has a lot of focused intention on you, the 9 of Cups. I pay attention to their body language here, Virgo, because I do kind of feel like this person, when they're around you, I don't know if they like play with their hair a lot or I don't know. I'm getting like there's something they do with their lips. I don't know. There's something here and I'm not getting it. It's like in a creepy, disgusting way, right? But I do feel like if you pay attention to their body language, you're going to know that this person's really into you. I just feel like you are their wish fulfillment. All right, we see the Page of Wands, but they're actually, and that tracks with the Sun in reverse. They're way less confident here, Virgo, than they come off as. And again, some of you were like, yeah, this person's a player. This person gets a lot of attention. They're used to getting what they want because they're hot or they, you know, have a lot to offer, you know, and I'm not going to be sitting here. I'm not going to be auditioning, right? We see the 10 of Wands. There's something they really need to get off their chest. They're very attracted to you. They want a new beginning with you. And Empress energy. So this person is actually in a way higher vibration than maybe you clocked in the beginning, right? Now, are they lacking confidence? Yes. Did they maybe kind of fumble your first interactions or first dates? Maybe. But I love this Empress energy because this is Taurus and Libra and divine counterpart energy. This is somebody who's high value. This is somebody who, you know, they're in an extremely high vibrational energy here. All right. The Wheel of Fortune tells me this person is seeing your worth and your value. In fact, I think they feel this is a destined partnership. All right. The Magician in reverse, but they also feel like you're not communicating, you're not taking action. And I don't think you are. I think you just assumed this was going to end in rejection, or you like kind of felt like this person isn't my type. And we see the 9 of Wands in reverse. This person might know that you're feeling a little bit exhausted by everything you've been through. But I also feel like this person really wants to get beyond your walls and your barriers, right? Build bridges, not walls. And the 2 of Cups. Yeah, because they see you as soulmate energy. Yeah, they see you as their person, Virgo. And I feel some of you, this might come as like quite a shock and a surprise. With the 2 of Cups in reverse, 1, I think this person is single. 2, I think they see a lot of potential. But I think this person has already made up their mind, Virgo, that they want to come towards you. I think this is going to shock you. I really do. The 9 of Cups, they might be feeling a bit emotionally drained. Some of you, if they have been in a little bit of a player energy, okay, which may be the case for some of you, that's changing. They're ready to release that. There's something about you that's like, I want Virgo, right? I want this relationship. They really, truly want to invest in Virgo, this situation, or what's been going down between the 2 of you, or you not giving them the time of day. It's like it makes them want to invest even more, but they've been doing their homework here, and they're building up that strength and courage to come towards you, Virgo. All right, this is somebody who's not going to let you go that easily. And we see the Judgment card in reverse, so there's going to be a big decision to make here, Virgo. But I do feel that some of you, and don't take this the wrong way, but you may have misjudged this person. Now maybe they misjudged you. We see the Lovers card. This is actually a way stronger connection than you might be picking up on at this time. But again, a big decision to make here, Gemini energy. You and this person are really compatible. You're on the same page, and you're about to see that clearly with the communication that they're coming in with. 10 of Swords, this person is healed. They're ready to communicate. Things have been changing for them. Like I said, they're coming in a really high vibrational energy, Virgo. So I feel like this is definitely somebody you should take a double take, or they're going to make you do a double take here. And some of my Virgos, you might be feeling a little bit defensive because of what's happened between the two of you, or what you've been experiencing. But this, to me, it feels like a really powerful soul connection. One that maybe you didn't see coming, or you didn't expect it to be like this. All right, so we see stalker. So this person might have been low-key stalking you, getting information, keeping tabs on you. They might feel like they've been procrastinating or wasting time, so they don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, this person has been tracking you, Virgo. I think this is going to surprise you. I think this is really going to surprise you, Virgo. All right, let's see what else we need to know about them. Anything else my Virgos really need to know about them? We see fleeting romance and accomplished when I cut the deck. I think that a lot of my Virgos, you're just kind of assuming this is or would be a fleeting romance. I think you're going to be kind of surprised that it's not, that there's more depth here to this person. They have been emotionally guarded. They're going to take a risk or a leap of faith here. And some of you work with this person. For others of my Virgos, you know, this is somebody that like actually wants to put in the work on this relationship, make it something real. I love this for you, Virgo. This is actually like, you know, it's like one of those twists or one of those beautiful surprises. All right, let's see what your advice and guidance is here. Advice and guidance for my Virgos. Honor yourself. Recognize the hard work you've put in to get where you are today. Instead of thinking how far you still have to go, remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. Yeah, beautiful. All right, and we have abundance coming towards you. This is the energy I'm getting from this connection. I think it's going to be a big surprise for you. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Yes, Virgo, yes. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.